Hello again, my friends. I was wondering, do you see what's behind me, like right here in the window? What are those called? You know what they're called? They're called jack-o'-lanterns. And do you know why I have jack-o'-lanterns behind me? Because it is almost Halloween, and Halloween is my favorite holiday. I'm so excited, I can barely stand it. So I have a really cool Halloween book that I know the kids in my class love, and hopefully you guys can watch this video at home too, okay? Is called Pete the Cat Trick or Treat. Now you guys know Miss Mary is a huge fan of Pete the Cat, okay? And just so we can, review, what is this part of the book called? This is the front cover. And then the back, I said it, didn't I? It's the back, very good. And then this part is the spine. Awesome. So Pete the Cat, Trick or Pete by James Dean. Look at Pete. What is he dressed up as? He's a superhero. And even better than that, he is Super Pete. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we just did our superhero theme. It is Halloween, and Pete the Cat is excited to go trick-or-treating in his superhero costume. I hope nothing is too spooky, says Pete. What's behind the moon? What is it? Oh, it's a spooky witch on her broom. Don't worry, says Pete's dad. We have our flashlight. But there's something behind the lamp right here. What's behind the lamp? Oh, let me see what Pete's dad said. Let's go trick-or-treating, says Pete. What's behind the lamp? It's a spooky spider. And he says, boom! Yeah. All right, and on the next page, Pete and his dad walked outside. Whoosh! The wind rustles the leaves, and Pete sees something moving in the tree. What do you think could be in the tree? Maybe. Let's see. It's an owl. That wasn't too spooky, says Pete. You see the owl? They arrive at a neighbor's house, and Pete rings the bell. He hears a strange sound coming from the door. Oh no, what's going to be behind the door? It's Callie, Pete says. She's not too spooky. Callie joins Pete and his dad trick-or-treating. At the next house, there is something in the yard. What do you think is in the yard? It's a scarecrow. Phew, that's not too spooky, says Pete. Pete rings the doorbell to the next house. Trick or treat, say Pete and Callie. Oh, but who's going to open the door? Awesome costume, says Pete. Very spooky, but not too spooky. Thank you, says Mrs. Gold, the crossing guard. What is Mrs. Gold dressed up as? She's a flower, yeah. At the next house, there is something glowing on the steps. Oh no, do you know what's glowing on the steps? Let's see. Cool, says Pete. Jack-o'-lanterns. Wow, have you guys made your jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween yet? We are going to make some in class, and I'm super excited. I'm trying to be kind to my book. I just got this book. Callie rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, say Pete and Callie. Oh, let's see what's behind the door. Oh, It's Pete's teacher. One piece of candy each, she says. What did she dress up as? Very good. She is a cowgirl. Suddenly, they hear something behind them. What was that? Asked Callie. Oh no, there's something in the bush. Oh, it's just our friend Emma, says Pete. Not spooky, but definitely groovy. Pretty cool. One last house, and then we'll go home, says Pete's dad. And Pete rings the doorbell. Ding dong! Yikes! It is a spooky ghost. Don't be silly, Pete. It's just me, says Grandma. And Callie and Pete get their treats and their hugs. Trick-or-treating wasn't too spooky at all. What did Pete the cat get? Oh, look, he's got his friends. It was actually full of sweet surprises. Happy Halloween. Look at Pete and all his friends on their big giant broom. Does it look like he's having a good time? I think so. I hope you guys have a great Halloween. I will miss you when you go. Make sure your mommies and daddies take excellent pictures. I want to see all the Halloween pictures, okay? I love you guys so much. See you next time.